All right. Well, I guess I should have turned the TV off. Hopefully it's not too bad of a glare. All right, let me get chat pulled up and get me some diamonds out. Give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Haven't gone live in a while, so who knows who's going to show up tonight. I know there's a couple other lives going on, and that's more than fine. I just wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody because, as you guys know, Saturday is our big move, and it's probably going to be at least a week. I'm hoping no more than that before I can get back to my normal live schedule, because I would really like to sit. This is the first time I've sat down and diamond painted, and God, I couldn't even tell you how long. And I miss it. I just want to get moved and unpacked so I can sit down and diamond paint and relax and not worry about anything. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Hey, Deb. Figured I'd take a break from packing and get on and talk to you guys, because I know once we get moved Saturday, it's going to be probably a week. I'm hoping no more than a week. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping that week after we get moved, I can get everything unpacked in a week, and hopefully we can get back to normal lives, because I miss you guys. I haven't diamond painted in so long. I was going to see if a few more people come in, and I got a package from Billy, and me too, Deb. I needed to take a break. The last 2 nights I've been up packing until 6 a.m. and then I go to sleep. I would wake up about 2 in the afternoon and start doing it again. So I just finished the upstairs. I've got the dining room and the kitchen left to pack, and little odds and ends that the kids have spread all over the house from Christmas. Christmas has made packing a lot harder. Yay. But they've had fun, so that's all that matters. Hey, Dixie. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I am so ready to be done with this. I'm ready. Today I called the utility companies and set everything to be shut off Monday, and got the storage unit lined up, talked to the U-Haul people. So, yep. Yeah, Aaron, your dad said that those of you that don't know, Red Ghost is Jay's oldest son. Um, but yeah, your dad said something about you're going to try and come over tomorrow evening. We've got your Christmas gift here, so you got to get over here before Saturday so we can get it to you. I hate moving too, Deb. On the plus side, though, I haven't moved in 9 years. So this is the longest I've been anywhere. Before this, no joke, I moved every couple of years and I hated it. We'll just try to get over here before Saturday, Aaron, so we can see you before we go, because Saturday is going to be crazy. If we need to pick you up, let us know and we'll pick you up. But yeah, Saturday we're getting up early, loading up and going. And I know you want your Christmas present, right? Okay, guys, guess what? So I jumped on the bandwagon. I got me some glue dots. Mine came in a package instead of a box, but there's still 252 of them in there. I figured out what I was doing wrong. I had the movable ones, the semi-permanent or whatever they're called. Yeah, mine were just coming out of the pen. They would not stay in there, and that's why they're not the permanent ones. But I got the permanent ones, and I'm in love with them. What do you mean, what time, Aaron? Hey, Dave. How are you guys doing? And Amber's mom. Dawn Marie and Nana are over there. Well, hey, guys. I had to take a break from packing. I told Jay, I said, go to the living room. I'm going live. I love them, Deb. To be honest, I hated them at first, but I figured out what was wrong. I didn't have the permanent ones. Hey, Billy, I'm actually getting ready to show off the box you sent me. I'm not going to lie, I peeked. I couldn't wait because I didn't know when I was going to be able to get on here again. Shoot, we got snow and ice here today, and apparently we're supposed to get more Friday. So that's going to be fun and interesting with the move. Aaron, we're leaving pretty early, bub, so it's probably best that you come over either tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, because Saturday, we want to be able to spend some time with you, and we're not going to be able to do it on Saturday. There's no way. We're going to be loading the trucks up and going. So yeah, I had to take a break. I got 2 more rooms left to pack, like I was saying, and odds and ends Christmas stuff that's all over the house. And that's it. And then we're ready to go. And then I can get there, get unpacked, and then collapse, because that's probably what I'm going to do, is collapse and lay in bed and not move. All right, Aaron. Okay, guys, I got to show you this. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I peeked. I couldn't help myself. Billy sent me this pin. I fell in love with this. What's the word? Sorry, you guys will have to excuse me. Very little sleep. I fell in love with this cane when he made it, and I'm hoping, let me turn off this light pad so you guys can actually see it. I fell in love with this cane, guys. And Billy sent me the pin, and I am loving this thing. I've already used it, not gonna lie. But it is so pretty. Come on, don't be blurry. There we go. It's like a really pretty purple and blue and white rose. Oh, I'm in love with this pin. And then in the box was some super freaking pretty washi tape. This is literally the only diamond painting I have out right now, because the rest of them are packed. And then I've got, this will kind of give you a better view of the cane. It's so pretty. I hate the delay on the computer because it's the only way I can see if it's blurry. So you guys just, there we go. It's so pretty, isn't it? I'm so in love with this. I've kept the cover minder put up though, because I don't want it falling off when I move, because I'll cry. And then we've got the different multi-placers and a really pretty sparkly snowflake and a cute little sparkly teddy bear. I love it, Billy. Thank you so much. I got this package and my husband brought it in, and I was like, what is this? I didn't order anything. What's going on? Because I've been really careful not to order anything because I knew we were moving, plus Christmas and everything. So it kind of it was a nice surprise. I didn't expect it, and I love it. Sorry, I had to start with that because I want to use my pen. If you hear crazy Abel in the background, yeah, needless to say, my kids' sleep schedule is all messed up again. It's great. All right, let me get caught up on chat here. Good night, Aaron. Isn't it pretty, Dixie? I'm in love with that pen. All right, I tried to get the camera to where you guys can't see the background because, oh my God, my house is so, there's boxes everywhere, guys. Hey, Saphira's mama. Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on? Hey, Brittany. Yeah, I love it, Billy. It's the camera doesn't do it justice at all because in person it is gorgeous. I got mine off Amazon and I use them in place of I think Nana's the one that actually told me about it, but you use them in place of your wax. Put in the tip of your pen. And you want to I mean, you can get the bigger ones and cut them down, but these are the 3/16 5 millimeter ones. They're the micro mini dots or the mini micro dots. I love them. I did learn that you have to kind of use your oils from your finger and touch the tip of it to get it. Otherwise, it doesn't want to let go of the diamond, like at all. Okay, Aaron, just call your dad. I know he's got a doctor's appointment at 12:30, so anytime after that. Yeah, I had to take my 16-year-old cat to the vet this morning. He crossed the rainbow bridge. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's sad. I'm sorry. It's never fun when you lose an animal. I'm new to using them, Dixie. Um, I've heard yes, they do, but I just literally started using them and I have not diamond painted in weeks, guys. Literally weeks. I have been doing nothing but packing. And I was up there taking the million, those glow in the dark stickers, the stars that are made for the wall. Yeah, so I was up there peeling hundreds of those off my son's wall. And I looked at the clock and I messaged Jay and I was like, so I think I'm going to go live tonight. I said, it'll give my back a rest for a few hours and then I can get back to packing. I said, but I need a break. And I want to diamond paint. And I want to talk to my friends. So he said, okay, just let me know. I'll get the kids and go watch a movie in the living room. I don't think they're watching a movie. I think they're playing, but regardless. So yeah, I was like, I'm going live tonight. I want to talk to my friends. How did everybody's Christmas go? I'm so sorry, Saphira's mama. See, we're gonna have to deal with that soon because my friend that passed away a year ago, I know some of you remember that. We took his cat. And I mean, she's good right now, but I mean, she is an older cat. And I know that sooner rather than later, we're going to have to cross that bridge too. And it's going to be it's going to be really hard because that is one of the only things I do have left of him. I have yet to go to his grave site, but where we're moving, it's actually only 15 minutes away from where he's buried. So I think I'm gonna make myself go after we get settled. I need to. There's never gonna be the perfect time. There's never the perfect time to lose anybody. It's not fun. You didn't have one, Dixie. We just had one with us and the kids here at the house. We didn't go anywhere. We usually don't though, so it really wasn't any different. I always do Christmas at home because when I was a kid, my mom and dad drug me everywhere. We went to like 3 different houses on Christmas and I hated it. I wanted to be at home and I wanted to play with my new stuff, and I could never do that because by the time we got home, it was so late. So I've always done Christmas at home with my kids and planned stuff with family other days, but we didn't do that part this year, obviously, because I know next year it's not going to be just us. It's going to be me and my oldest son and his dad and his grandparents. So a lot of family. I know. Yeah, we take I probably take, this is really sad, but I probably take more pictures of my cats than I do my kids. My kids won't sit still. I'm sorry you're going through that. That's especially around Christmas time. That's no fun. I'll keep you in my prayers. I'm sending hugs your way, definitely. Stayed up till 4:30 a.m. wrapping presents and then got up at 7 a.m. to open presents with the kids and felt like crap the rest of the day. Usually I am doing the same. This year, though, I got done wrapping literally the night before Christmas Eve. So I did not have to do that this year. Thank goodness. I was still up late just because that's just me. I don't go to bed early. And by the grace of God, my kids slept until like 9 o'clock on Christmas. That does not happen. So, well, my daughter asked me, she goes, "What time do we have to go to bed? Or what time can we get up, Mom?" I said, "The sun has to be up." That's my rule. If the sun's not up, don't wake me up. And the reason I say that is when my oldest son was little, he woke me up at like 4 a.m. I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. I am not a morning person at all. I don't like to be woke up, especially that early, because usually I'm going to bed at that time. Felt like a normal day for me. I'm sorry, Saphira. Are you feeling any better though, Dixie? I know for me, like, it's definitely the thing that hung on for me forever was getting my strength back. And I mean, I'm still battling with that, but unfortunately, I have to push myself because this house has to get packed because we have to be out Saturday. So I didn't get to probably rest as long as I probably should have because literally, like the day or the day before I got off isolation, that was when my landlord called me and said, "Hey, we're selling the house." Okay, thanks. Great timing. So yeah, I've been nonstop. That's why I said when we get moved and unpacked, I'm gonna collapse. These socks is no longer suffering. That's true, Saphira. You got to think about it like that. I actually just had that talk with my husband because at one point we thought my friend's cat was getting pretty bad. And, I told him, I said, you may have to put her down. And he was like, "I don't want no part of it." And I was like, "All right, look," I said, "here's facts. I don't want to do it either." I said, "But with a pet comes the responsibility of you have to make that choice when it's the right time. It's not fair to let them suffer, and it's the humane thing to do, you can't just let them suffer and be miserable. Like that's just not it's not okay. And nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants that's probably one of the hardest decisions to make when it comes to owning a pet. And but at the same time, that's part of the responsibility of owning a pet. And it's just it don't make it any easier, like at all, but Unfortunately, I've went through it before. I had dogs when I was little, and in my opinion, my parents waited way too long. My dog was blind. She was incontinent. We had to carry her out to go to the bathroom. Then she started having seizures, and I think it was around that time that they kind of decided that it was time. And I think that she shouldn't have gotten that bad before they made the decision, but I was a child and it wasn't up to me. So, but as an adult looking back, I would rather, as hard as it is, because I mean, animals, they're like your children too. Me and Jay don't have kids together, and our kitties are our animal, or are our animals, are our kids together. And so, yeah, nobody wants to make that choice, but it's like I would almost rather do that than watch them suffer, because any of us that suffer in pain every day know that when an animal gets to that point, it's horrible and it's heartbreaking to watch, knowing you can't do anything. Mm, I don't like being woken up early either. Me neither. I'm moody. I'll bite your head off. I remember this was probably years ago when I was with my oldest son's dad. He was like, "Hey, wake up, Andrea, wake up." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, excuse my language." But I was like, "There ain't no freaking Andrea here." That's not what I said. I said the other word, but I flipped out. I was so mad. I did not want to get up. Yes, off and on. Yeah, same here. I have good days and bad. It's weird. Dixie, mine was like that too. Like at one point, I thought I was good. Like I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't feel sick anymore. And then the next day, my stomach would hurt and I just could not sleep enough. So just listen to your body, Dixie. But I'm glad that you're nearing hopefully the curve of it all. Are you off isolation then, I'm assuming? Hi, my boyfriend is coming down from South Carolina next year in the summer, I think. I understand how it feels losing pets. I had to make a decision. I asked my dad to put my old lab dog named Boo. She was a really good dog. She's like a sister. I'm sorry, and yeah, it's hard. It's not a decision anybody wants to make, but you gotta weigh the quality of life versus the decision we don't no none of us want to make. We're actually moving, Anne. We're getting out of Atchison. Not gonna lie, I'm a little excited. I kind of don't like this town. I mean, I'm gonna miss some people, obviously, but overall, yeah, I'm ready to go. I think we all are. I have done it before. We took a bit too long with our previous cat from last year, so with Socks, we kept a very close eye on him and made the decision this week that he was getting worse. Well, in your heart, you did the right thing, Saphira, and I know it doesn't make it any easier. And you may have taken a little bit too long on the other kitty, but it's because we don't want to let go. But you know what? I have lost so many people in my life that I care about. And usually it's so sad, but when it comes to like family that, like people, it's like when somebody passes, it's like they got their hand in the cookie jar. They want to take, oh, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. And never have I been that person, because in my mind, I have something they can't take from me. Nobody can. And that's the memories with that person or that animal. That's something that lasts a lifetime, that no object or anything could fill more than those memories. Really, babe? Really? Okay, apparently Jay's in here, guys, because nobody else, unless I got a troll, that'd be my husband. We're moving to Johnson County, Ann. I don't go out. I have 8 inches of snow to scoop and don't have the energy to do it. Don't come in here. It's gonna echo.
It wasn't me.
The hell it wasn't you. Then how did you know I was saying anything?
I heard you here.
Uh-huh.
Said I was a troll or something.
Oh yeah, because somebody else gets on here and goes, "Grr, dang you, sexy girl." Yeah, that's what I thought. You're real funny. And that's where I lived before I moved out here, was Johnson County. And I think we're both just ready to get out of this town. What are you doing?
Can I see me?
I don't think so, but it's right. Okay. Jay's trying to make it interesting for you guys tonight, apparently. Good thing your son's not in here anymore.
Why? I don't care.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think we have quite that much snow, Dixie, but I don't want snow. Like, it just snowed for the first time this year. He asked me, well, he told me he might need you to pick him up, but you ain't going over there.
I'll pick him up.
Yeah, you can pick him up, but because that's what I told him. I said, if you need a ride, let us know. I said, but he's got a doctor's appointment at 12:30, so it's got to be after that. But you ain't going over there. I already know. I ain't dumb. Your husband's silly. He's something, and I don't know if silly is the word.
Lucky I ain't one of them chat. Lucky that
What? It's not a Friday Night Live. Yeah, I totally missed my Friday Night Live this Friday, guys. I lost track of days. I was packing and did not even, well, I guess it was Christmas, wasn't it? It was Christmas. That's why. Dude, I was so tired after everything with the kids, and not only that, but I didn't think people would want to talk about dirty stuff on Christmas, so go get Justice. Where are the kids? Okay. What am I gonna do with him, guys? For real. I can't believe he's willing to move. See, Jay's never lived anywhere but this town. So it's gonna be a major adjustment for him. I think it's gonna be a good one though. He's gonna get to see that there's more to the world than this little butthole town. Because this town sucks. Like, I'll be honest. This town is full of nothing but bars, drunks, drug addicts, and it's like high school drama everywhere. Everybody gossips. Everybody knows everybody's business. I like the city. I love the city because you've got, like this year when I went Christmas shopping, okay, it's so hard to Christmas shop out here because, I'm Christmas shopping for a 19-year-old girl, a 16-year-old boy, a 9-year-old girl, and a 5-year-old boy. You're not going to find something for everyone. Like, yeah, I mean, I need different stores at my disposal. Like, for instance, Justice wanted body spray. Victoria's Secret always has cheap sales on their body spray. No Victoria's Secret in St. Joe no more because they closed it at the mall. So I just had to make do with what I could do this year. And out there, I have all kinds of stores at my disposal. I will have crafting stores. I will have a Harbor Freight. I will have all kinds of stuff within 15 to 20 minutes of my home. Not only that, but I will be closer to my son. It's just going to be nice. In the city, not everybody's up in your business. If you don't want to see somebody, you ain't got to see them. And the chances of running into them are pretty slim. So I'm ready to move. I think it is going to be really, really good for our family. And definitely a nice change. Because I'm over this town. Really, really over it. Oh, yeah. So, Christmas gifts. Let's see. I don't know who of you guys watch TikTok, or if you do or not. But on TikTok, they've got this thing. It's like Walmart's hidden clearance. Okay, so I kept seeing that people were going in Walmart and scanning those the Fujifilm mini um Polaroid cameras that do the mini pictures. But they were just the camera and they were scanning at like $15 or something. Well, at my Walmart, I noticed on one of the end caps, they had bundles that come with the camera, the case, a photo album, some film. But I noticed there were pink cameras on the shelf, but there were two different style boxes. So I picked them up and scanned them with my Walmart app just to see what would happen. The all pink box was ringing up $59.99. Well, then there was two that were in these pink and white boxes. No joke, guys. I got this $60 camera for $17. Yeah. Mama got a new camera for Christmas, and so did Miss Peyton, and she is super happy. She loves this thing. Justice got me my amazingly warm Jeffree Star robe that I have been wanting. It is so soft and so warm because I'm always cold. And this thing, oh my gosh, it's like wearing one of the softest blankets you've ever felt in your life. I'm in love with it. And then let's see. What else did I? Oh, Jay got me the JBL, I think it's called Flip speaker. It's like a Bluetooth speaker because I needed a new one. Mine was horrible. And he got it to me so I can listen to YouTube because I listen to music too, but 90% of the time I'm listening to YouTube. And I always try to, it's kind of a joke because I always try to turn it up louder than his phone because he'll turn his phone up super loud when I'm already listening to something and he knows it makes me mad. Well, now, no matter what he does, mine's going louder because this little speaker, it's got a subwoofer in it. And this thing isn't very big, but it's powerful and it's loud. I'm in love with it. And technically the camera came from Jay too, because what happened is I got one for Peyton. And I came home and I was like, man, I said, there's one more left up there at that price. I said, I should really go get it. I said, it'd kind of be stupid not to at that price. And he's like, let's go get it. It can be part of your Christmas present. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I went and got the other camera as part of my Christmas present. Oh, and then my friend Maggie got me it's like a maroon and black Jeffree Star hoodie. So I got that. Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty good Christmas. Got a new tattoo the other night. Jay got a new tattoo gun from me and Justice. We split the price of it for him.
All our bushes are falling over up there.
What?
All our bushes are falling over up there.
From the ice?
Yeah, they're all like laid like down.
Probably.
And
Yeah, if we lose power, guys, it's been flickering all day. I mean, my camera won't stop rolling because I'm on my data, but it'll probably go black in here. So
I can never go back.
shut up. Can you turn that TV off? Because it's got a funky glare in the side of my. I'm gonna smack you. Does somebody want a husband? Because I'm giving one away.
Just in case I see.
Would you stop? Oh my gosh. Same thing. I almost lost power. Well, it's done it a couple times today. Honestly, Jay was doing a tattoo earlier and he wasn't even 5 minutes into this guy's tattoo and the lights flickered and I was like, oh no. Because I mean, we lose power and you can't do the tattoo and these people just drove like an hour to come get tattooed. And they had already paid us because it was a friend of mine, so he paid in advance so we could use the money for Christmas. And I'm sitting here going, what are we going to do if the power goes out? Luckily, it hasn't. It's just been flickering off and on. Would you go away?
Okay.
Goodbye.
How do you?
Yep, goodbye. Stay out of my chat, too.
No.
Yeah. Don't. I got moderators in here. I'll kick your butt out. You ain't going to shut nothing down. You better be appropriate. I might need to add a couple more mods with him coming in here. We lost power for an hour today and lost power last week. Cut enough with my own hubby. Dude, they're a pain in the butt. I love him, but he's worse than the kids sometimes. They have a thing here called hire a husband, which is men who come and do household repairs, gardening, etc. All the tasks that are left aside. He don't even do that here, Sapira. Unless it's something on his four-wheeler or something that I bug him about for 2 months, he ain't doing it anyway. They wouldn't be hiring his butt. They'd be hiring him to hurry up and waiting. That's why I have not scooped yet. Yeah, we've been getting freezing rain all day, and I've heard the roads aren't pretty. And I'm sitting here going, man, we have to move on Saturday, and we're supposed to get more Thursday night into Friday. And I'm just like, come on, why? Why? Every time I move, you guys do not even know how many times I have moved in the snow. This is it. Like when I packed my shoes up, I left my boots out because I just had a feeling. I seriously had a feeling. That is pretty cool though, Safira. Like, for women that are single and, need a handyman without having to actually hire a handyman because they can be kind of expensive. That's kind of neat. So I could technically like pimp my husband out to do work for other people. I gotta get him to do work here first though. He'll cut the grass sometimes. He works on the car. I can't bitch because honestly, I haven't gone to the store in so long other than like Christmas shopping. If we need something from the store, he goes because he knows, pushing a cart full of stuff or mainly getting out in the cold when it's cold, it just kills my body. He gives the kids their baths, and so I can't complain. I just like to talk shit. I really can't complain though. He does help me quite a bit. Yeah, no joke, Dixie. I'll be honest, he doesn't like driving highways, but if the roads are bad, he's driving because I can't. I will not drive when the weather's bad. I won't do it at all. My dad is coming up and he's going to drive the U-Haul truck. Um, my son's dad is bringing his truck up with his enclosed trailer, so he'll be driving that. And then my brother-in-law will be in his car with I think we have it's either a 55 or a 60-inch TV. And he's going to be driving that. And then my stepmom is going to have the kids in her car. So we're going to have a whole caravan of people. The goal is to make it all in one trip. That is the goal. Because it's about an hour and a half from where we're at right now. And I am not trying to make a second trip. That's why we have a U-Haul and my son's dad's enclosed trailer. Because I don't want to come back. I mean, I have to come back in 3 months because I'm keeping my doctor out here. But I'm not trying to come back here twice in one day. Like, I'm not trying to make that trip twice. I'm really not. Will that handyman make come here if he's got a six-pack and no shirt. Huh, Dixie, haven't you seen the TikToks where they say, hey, do you want a man that goes to work and supports his family and this and that? And then he says, and then it says, but can he have a six-pack? No. Can he have abs too? Nope. He's got one big ab. Basically talking crap, saying if the man's responsible and carries a job and does the things a man should do, he can't be a looker too. I've seen so many women do that TikTok and it cracks me up every time I see it. I should have grabbed my robe before I sat down. It's cold. I'll make Jay give it to me because we all know he'll be back in here at some point running off at the mouth. Justice has been amazing too. My oldest daughter, she's been keeping up on the dishes and the laundry for me. So I don't have to worry about that while I'm packing because even if I delegated things for people to pack, nobody can because I've been in this house so long. I'm really the only one that can pack it because I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff. So it's like I'm the only one that knows what to keep, what to get rid of, what to send to the storage unit. So yeah, I'm the only one that can do it, unfortunately. And I don't know about your guys' men, but my man don't know how to organize for shit. And I don't remember whose live I was in the other night, but they were talking about how the people in their household, when they packed, they just, if it was in the room, they threw it in a box. And that her kitchen stuff was mixed up with her bathroom stuff when she went to unpack, and it was all messed up. See, I'm OCD. My stuff's organized. It is labeled as to whether it goes to the plus side is, see, we're moving in with people. So all my kitchen stuff is going in storage. So basically it's either the kids' room, our room, or the toy room because they're gonna have the toys out on the sun porch area. But so yeah, that's the plus side. There's like 3 areas. And so yeah, that makes it easy. But I still label what's in the box because certain things I'm gonna need to unpack first. This is how crazy I am, guys. Okay, so I'm driving my car and I'm having my kids ride with my stepmom because I'm folding down all the seats in my car and all my diamond paintings, all of them, unfinished and finished. And all of my Jeffree Star makeup is going in the back of my car. Nobody is driving with my diamond painting stuff or my Jeffree Star makeup because if somebody messes up any of that stuff, oh my God, I'm gonna have a conniption fit. So that way, if it gets messed up, it's on me. I ain't got nobody to blame because it's in my possession. I decided that from the start because I will cry. Like, if something happens to my diamond paintings or my makeup. Even though I couldn't tell you the last time I put makeup on. I threw some eyeliner on tonight just in case I did flip the camera around. I look like a freaking hot mess though. I've been doing nothing but packing. Hey, do me a favor. Come here.
Oh, now you need something.
Yeah, we can dream, right, Dixie? Hand me that robe. I'm cold.
Oh my God, I'm not even in here.
I'm cold.
Well, when I come back in here, the fan's going on, so you better
And
keep
I'm
it
going back to packing.
on.
Hey, is there any cheesecake left?
I don't know.
You should bring me 2 pieces.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. Oh man, my life would be boring. I'm gonna show you guys this robe. You guys are gonna freak. I'm so in love with this thing. I love it. It's so warm. I had a robe, but it was just a one I got from Walmart. I've never owned a nice robe like ever, and I love this robe so much. And Jeffree Star had a 30% off sale for I think it was Black Friday. I know full price, I think this robe was like 65 bucks. But Black Friday, I want to say it's like I don't know, I think it was like 30 or 35% off. I can't remember. But check this thing out. Here, okay, I'm gonna make you sick. I'm gonna move the camera for a minute, okay? God, don't make fun of me. I look like hell. All right. This thing is so fluffy. And then it's got the Jeffree Star. Oh, hold on. Let's wait for my camera to catch up. It's got the Jeffree Star right here. And it's got really warm pockets. It's just so warm. And it hangs down to probably like my shins. And oh my gosh, I love it so much. Oh, and it's got this. And it's got a hood. Sorry, I'm not very good with the camera. But yep. And then it's got a hood where I'm nice and toasty warm. All right. I'm gonna pull this back around now because I'm gonna make you guys sick looking at my ugliness. Because at least I feel nasty. I ain't been doing nothing but cleaning and packing. Hey, tell him that say be nice to her. He ain't gonna listen. He don't listen to nobody, Ann.
What?
I know, cheesecake, dude. The best cheesecakes in the world are the Jello no-bake cheesecakes. I don't care what you say. They're so good. Ann said be nice.
Here's your order, madam. Anything else you need from the waiter? I'll send him right away.
Ann said be nice.
Oh,
Like, that's the truth.
here I am nice.
You are most of the time. Yeah, like the pre-made ones at the store, they're so sweet. But the Jello no-bake cheesecakes that you do out of the box, they literally take no time at all. They're so good. Thank you, Anne. It's good when you find something that is warm and comfortable. I want to find a soft, fluffy, small blanket for my left arm. You know what? I bought Nana a blanket. It's not small though. It is pretty big. But I bought Nana a blanket for her birthday off Amazon, and she said it was super soft and warm. It said something about best friends all over it, and it was like a kind of a rose gold color. I know. Dixie, I had been whining and griping about wanting this robe for months because my husband, dude, it could be negative 20 degrees outside, and my husband's got the fan on, okay? I am cold. I'm freezing all the time. And I can't get warm. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm cold, let me throw on a jacket. It's no, I'm cold to my bones. And so I had read reviews online that this robe literally, like, people were sweating in it and they had to take it off. And I was like, oh God, I want it so bad. And the funny thing is my daughter got one too, because I guess her and my best friend Maggie both bought me the same present. And they talked to each other, and Maggie was like, hey, what'd you get your mom for Christmas? And she's like, I got her that robe she wants. And she goes, oh, well, shoot, I ordered it too. She goes, well, you can have it for your Christmas present and I'll order her something else. And she ordered me the hoodie. I am in love with this robe though. And the funny thing is, my 9-year-old Peyton, she went upstairs. Justice was in the shower yesterday. And Justice got out of the shower, and Peyton's sitting in her bedroom and has her robe on that's just like mine. And Justice was like, "What do you think you're doing?" She's like, "I just wanted to try it." They're soft. Like, I'm scared to wash it. I don't want to. I'm hoping I don't have to for a while. But I would think with as expensive as it is, it isn't gonna, nothing's gonna happen. It's still gonna be soft. Tell him he forgot the blueberry pie filling on top. I like mine plain. I don't mind like strawberry cheesecake. I don't mind blueberry either. I like the plain. I'm weird. Nana says the blanket isn't rose gold, it's pink. Okay, it's pink. I was wrong. I know it was something like that. I wasn't sure if it was like, I couldn't remember if it was a light pink or if it was rose gold. I've got rose gold on the brain because my oldest daughter, that is her color. She wants everything in rose gold. I got her a Jeffree Star makeup bag in rose gold and one of the palettes that she wanted. Abel is obsessed with robots at the moment, and he wanted these crazy expensive robots. One of them was like a Voxer, and it's got like an Alexa in it. And this thing was like, no joke, guys. Like, I want to say it was like $400 or $500. I was like, nope, not happening, dude. Sorry, you were born into the wrong family. And then he goes, okay, well, I want Cosmo. So I look up Cosmo. $300. Mm-mm. Again, born into the wrong family. So I got on Walmart and I started looking up robots, and I found this one, and it was Boxer instead of Voxer. I think that's what, yeah. And it was like 34 or 36 or something like that. And it talks and it does a lot of the same stuff. It just don't have the Alexa in it. So I was like, you know what? Score. And I started showing him videos, and he's like, ooh, I want that. I want that. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then it was either Target or Walmart, and I found this other little remote control robot. And this thing, like, you can roll it up next to somebody and it makes fart sounds. Like the most gross sounding fart sounds, and then it laughs. And I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Beth. How are you? Oh, it feels good to sit here and diamond paint and do nothing. I feel like I haven't stopped. I almost forgot what day it was. I've been catching up on videos while I've been packing and watching people's videos. And I looked at my clock and was like, oh shoot, it's Tuesday. Because I wanted to do one more live before I moved, because I know it's gonna be a week, maybe two. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping 1 week and I'll be unpacked. Fingers crossed, guys. Before I can go live again. So I wanted to get another live in before we moved this weekend. And I looked at the clock. It was no joke, like 7:30. I'm like, oh crud. So, but yeah, I was like, man, should I just keep going and get done? I was like, no, it'd probably do my body some good to take a break and sit down for a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. I surpassed tired like a week ago, Beth. I'm trying to get this packing done. That's because you haven't stopped till now. I haven't. Other than to sleep. Like, I mean, and that's like no joke. I will stay up and pack till probably about 4 in the morning, about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then I jump in the shower and lay in bed and scroll TikTok or Facebook until I fall asleep and drop my phone. So by the time I fall asleep, it's between 6 and 7 in the morning. And then I usually get up between 2 and 3 and do it all over again. I'm majorly exhausted and just ready to be done with all of this mess. I always end up having to move in the winter too. It never fails. Like, I mean, why can't it happen to where I move like in the fall or the spring where it's not too ungodly hot or freezing freaking cold? Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be loading stuff up and I'm going to end up dropping stuff because my body does not like the cold. But I've done most of the packing. So Jay's going to do most of the loading and the moving. That's what I think. Because I know I'm going to be doing most of the unpacking too. Because I don't like the way he organizes or lack thereof. So I'll be doing most of the unpacking also. Oh yeah, that's what I was telling you guys before he walked in and started being a butt. Me and my oldest got him a new tattoo pin for Christmas. She couldn't come up with anything to buy him, and ever since I met him, he has been complaining about wanting one of these tattoo pins. And they're supposed to be a lot easier on your hands, and because he's got carpal tunnel from tattooing so much and riding four-wheelers, and so we went halves on that and got him a pretty nice tattoo pin. And so I got to be the guinea pig on that the other night. And like, no joke, guys, I've had a lot of tattoos, right? I complain sometimes, but come on now. This one hurt, all right? Like I was crying literally. And he's like, there's no way it hurts that bad. I said, dude, it freaking hurts, all right? And he was like, I'm about to just stop. I said, that'd be cool. Can we do that? And he was like, really, you want to stop? I said, no, but for some reason it hurts. I said, I don't know if I'm in a flare up or something and it's making it worse or what. We'll come to find out. Because I told him when he got this machine, I said, you need to do some research because I was reading that the settings, when you set it up to the power, um, I'm forgetting what the word is, the box that you basically puts the speed of the needle, the speed that it runs. I can't think of the name of it right now. But you have to run it differently with these pens. Well, apparently he was running mine too slow. And or no, it was either too fast or too slow. I can't remember. And it hurt. Well, apparently the next night when he went to do my daughter's tattoo, um, she was like, okay, that hurts extremely bad. He was like, dude, your mom said the same thing. And she's like, yeah. She goes, if that's how it's going to feel, never mind. Just leave it. I'm not doing it. She goes, that hurt extremely, extremely bad. So he changed the setting on it. And she goes, it didn't hurt like that anymore. I was like, well, that's cool. I'm glad I got to be the guinea pig because I literally, it was probably a good 2 hours that I sat through getting that tattoo. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I'm glad it wasn't just me because I've gotten tattoos when I've been in a flare up and, I can still tolerate it, but oh my gosh, it was bad. I hit the snooze button from 9:30 to 2 p.m. yesterday. Holy crud, Beth. That's some serious snooze button. See, the snooze button on my phone will only let me hit it 3 times and then it shuts off my alarm and I'm screwed because it won't go off no more. But I usually set like 3 or 4 alarms if it's something I really need to get up for, because I'll do that. I'll do that too. Like I will hit the snooze button through like 2 or 3 alarms before I will finally start waking up. It's bad. I used to get up really easy and I don't anymore. Like when I'm out, I'm out. There's no, I could sleep through probably just about anything. Abel, man, he was like that the other night, and that was without even giving him a melatonin. I was last night actually. I was up in his room packing, and it was so cute. He laid down in his toddler bed in his room, and he goes, "I'm gonna lay here and watch my tablet, Mom." I said, "Okay." So he's laying there watching it. Next thing I know, he goes, "Mom, I'm just gonna lay here and watch nothing, and I'm gonna rest my eyes." I said, "All right, bub, I love you." I look over, it wasn't even 30 seconds, and he's asleep. And I was up there packing for probably another 2, 3 hours. Okay. You got to keep in mind, I've got a tape gun going, taping all these boxes up and opening trash bags to put stuff in. And it's like, he didn't budge. Okay. Did not budge. And when I got ready to come downstairs to lay down, I'm sitting here going, what now? Because if I would have left him up there without a nightlight, or his CD player with his music, he would have woke up freaking out. So I just went ahead and left his lamp on that was on his dresser. So at least there was some kind of light. I wasn't trying to carry his butt down the stairs. Well, hey, Debbie, welcome. Glad you made it. I've been kind of in and out. We're in the middle of a move, so this is the first time I've been live in a few weeks. I've been busy packing. Usually I go live on Tuesdays at 8. I just, my schedule's been so hectic with this move. It'll be nice to get back to normal soon. Well, our new normal anyway. Because, yeah, I don't know. I haven't lived with anybody in a long time. So the plus side is me and Jay are getting the finished basement. So we'll have our own little area down there with our TV and our bedroom, and there's a full bathroom down there. So we'll have our own little area to go to. And it'll be nice to be closer to my oldest son because since I've lived out here for the last 9 years, I have missed a lot because I keep having vehicle issues. And so I'm not always able to get out there, and I feel bad. And he's now in high school, so he doesn't have very many years left that mom gets to go see stuff. I don't know what his plans are yet as far as if he's going to go to college or not. And even though Justice is in college, she's home from break right now. She's supposed to go back on the 15th, but I think she's talking about maybe going back to the dorms early. But we're, excuse me, where we're living right now, she's about, I would say, 30, maybe 40 minutes from where we're living, but we'll be moving about an hour and a half from here. So she'll be about a couple hours or so from where we're moving, but it still isn't that big a deal. We've got plenty of friends that drive through where she goes to college at all the time, and it ain't gonna hurt me to have to drive it to come get her. Plus, she just got her license finally. Yay! So now we just got to one more part we got to put on her car. And then she just needs to get it legal and get insurance and practice some more because I do not want her driving from St. Joe to where we're moving because that's a lot of highway driving and she's never driven on the highway. Space is important, Debbie. It really is. Sometimes you just need time to yourself. And that's the plus side is, yes, there's going to be a lot of us in this house, but it's a big house and everybody just kind of does their own thing. Like my son, he's 16. He's in his bedroom all the time playing video games. His dad owns his own lawn care business, so 90% of the time he's at work or sleeping. So, that's going to help too with me being there if my son, needs a ride somewhere or needs something. And his parents that live there, they're so laid back. 9 times out of 10, his dad's watching TV, and his mom and me get along great. And me and Jay will have the basement downstairs with our TV where we can cuddle up with the kids or whatever. So I think it's going to work out good. I honestly feel good about the move. I really do. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just ready to get it over with. I hate moving, especially with kids. And then since their dad's been kind of a pain in the butt, their biological dad, I couldn't just call him up and say, "Hey, so we're moving this weekend, could you take your kids so I could get their rooms situated before they come stay?" Yeah, well, I can't do that, so I got to just deal with it. So that's going to be interesting, trying to unpack and get their room set up with them. It'll be about as interesting as it has been trying to get everything packed. Because it's like I'm trying to get rid of shit, and they're trying to pull everything out of the trash as I'm putting it in the trash. I'm just like, come on, guys. Like, have you played with that in the last year? No. Well, do you need it? I guess not. I'm trying to sell my daughter when she was younger. She had a major obsession with Shopkins. I don't know if anybody knows what they are, but they're like these little teeny tiny figurines that are like, they have faces and they're like foods and stuff like that. And she literally has so many of them. And then I couldn't even tell you how many play sets and the shopping baskets that go with them. And like, it is a ginormous box that we filled up of all of her Shopkins stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to sell it because there's no way I can ship this box. It's ridiculously large. So I've got it marked. I think I've got it marked as 65 or best offer. So I had one person hit me up, but they were like, "Oh, I'm in Iowa." I'm like, don't see that working." Hey, Diamond Queen. Abel, what are you doing? You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, come here. God, don't judge everything in the background. Stand back.
Hi.
You say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And you say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Christmas is over.
Oh.
Oh.
I think Peyton was alive, right?
No, mommy's life.
I
Jill said hi, Abel. Beth said hi, Abel.
I know.
Oh, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, all that over there in the corner is all my diamond painting stuff, guys. Yeah.
What the poop?
Yeah, you better say nice words. You gotta be good,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
I'm sitting here diamond painting, trying to ignore my pain. It's been really bad today. I'm sorry, Diamond Queen. Yeah, I definitely feel you. That's another reason I haven't stopped when it comes to packing, because it's like when I stop and I sit down, it's almost like I hurt more. Beth said, "You've grown up so much." Have you grown up?
Yep.
How much? Quit.
A light. A lot.
A lot?
Yep.
How big are you?
More than that.
What?
More than that.
You're more than that?
Yep.
Dixie said, "Hi, Abel. Happy holidays, Abel."
Okay.
Are you trying to hide from the camera? You say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
They love you.
Love you.
You gonna go play now?
And Happy New Year.
You gonna go play now?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Mom.
What, buddy? I love you too. I have a small fiber neuropathy. It's gonna be bad. And nothing but relief. You know, I read something the other day that they're getting ready to really crack down on pain patients, and it's ridiculous. Like, I understand that people abuse it, but it's like, some people do need relief to have a quality of life, and it's just getting crazy. Like, the fact that I'm gonna have to drive 2 hours away to see my doctor, because I know if I switch doctors, I'm gonna play hell getting medications that I've been on for years that work. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm sorry you're going through that, Diamond Queen. Do you live in a state where medical marijuana is legal? Or I know a lot of people have tried CBD and had great results with it. I've never tried it. I I can't. I have to be really careful, because with me being on pain management, yes, CBD, it's not THC. Like, it's not, the chances of you testing positive for THC from taking CBD are very, very slim, but there is like a 4% chance that you could test positive for THC, because it does come from the same plant. And so, I mean, there's that small chance there, and I can't risk it. Doctors are closed until next week, and next week I have a skin biopsy. Well, I will hope for the best, Diamond Queen. I'll keep you in my prayers. Make sure you keep me updated. Thanks, Debbie. Dixie. Yeah, he's something else. He's sweet when he wants to be. That's the key, guys. He's sweet when he wants to be. Don't let that little cute face fool you. He is far from innocent. I'm on CBD and CBG. I don't know what that is. And going on a Beamer, once my mom gets back from Florida. I am unsure on what the last two things you are talking about are. Yep, I think pain is a way of life around here anymore. It is, and it's sad. It's sad that people that can't help what they, the diseases that they have, they can't help that. People cannot control that. And some of these people, it's not even a disease. It's the fact of, oh, I was in a car accident because this person was drunk and decided to T-bone me and mess my whole body up. Or, it's just like, fact is it happened, and there are medications out there and treatments out there that can help you live a better quality of life and be comfortable. Because fact is, this opiate crisis that they talk about, it has nothing. Well, I'm not going to say nothing, but there is a very, very, very small percentage of people that actually abuse their medications that are prescribed them. The people that are abusing them are the people buying illicit fentanyl off the streets and, stuff like that. The people that actually physically do need this medication to have a quality of life, number one, if you're in that much of pain that you have to take pain medicine every day, or even a few times a week, you're not getting high off of it. I don't care who you are. And if you are getting high off of it, you don't need it. Because I know from even the first time I took it, yeah, it made me a little sleepy when I first started taking it, but not once have I gotten high off of it. Because when you take it and you're in that much pain, it takes your pain away. The people that don't need the pain medication and it makes them high, it's because they're not really in that much pain that it's making them high instead of helping their pain. And it's crazy. I don't know. I don't understand because, they could easily take somebody's blood and tell if they're taking too much of their medication or too little because it shows the levels of it. It's just frustrating. I could go on about that all night because it frustrates me so bad. CBG is 60 times stronger than CBD. Oh, okay. I learned something new. CBG is for the night. What makes me mad is the ones that abuse it, that makes it so much harder for us to get our payments. Yep, exactly, Beth. And make us get treated like shit when we walk into the ER in pain or anything. It doesn't even matter what it is. It's just crazy. And it's like I had to Google pharmacies before I move because I can't just go to Walgreens or CVS, because if I do, either A, I'm going to be refused for them to fill my meds, or they're going to tell me, oh, we don't have any. We're out. Or it's always some kind of game. Or Walmart. Walmart's just as bad. So I had to find the smallest family type pharmacy I could to change my meds to, because my doctor's still got to call in my script every month. So it's like I'm not trying to deal with what I went through with CVS when I had them, because they were horrible to me. Horrible. They even treated my husband bad when he'd pick up my meds. Helps with circulation in the body. Oh, okay. Never heard of it. That's crazy. And buying opiate meds from Mexico. I've known people a long time ago that used to do that. I've never personally done that. And I'll be honest, it scares me. Like, just because they say you're getting this, it doesn't necessarily mean you're getting what you think you're getting. So I've been to Mexico. I couldn't trust that. That would scare me. And I've lost too many people in my life from accidental overdoses that I'm extremely careful with my medicines. That's why I am dreading scooping. I know I will be in major pain for 2 days. Yep. You don't got no neighborhood kids that come around and offer to shuffle for you? I don't want pain meds. I just want a small dose of gabapentin. See, I wish I could take that. I'm allergic. The only reason they treat me with pain meds is because I am allergic to gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, the medications that they would normally use to treat my disease. I'm allergic to them. So I can't take them. They literally either send me in, they made me feel like I'm having a heart attack and like I can't breathe. It also seems to take away some emotional pain. So those that do get addicted do so because they try to numb their emotional pain. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, that is why a lot of people get addicted to street drugs, even is they're trying to escape, you know, their mental pain, whatever it may be. It's sad, but it's true. Maybe get on, I know like our town has it's like a city chat. And if you put a post in there saying, hey, I need somebody to help shovel for me or something, maybe somebody would answer your ad and come help you out. I know we usually get, not so much anymore because they know, well, we don't really have a driveway either. We just kind of have a sidewalk and that's it. But, we usually get neighborhood kids wanting to do it, but they don't really do it anymore because they know that Jay usually gets to it pretty quick though. You don't have like a son or family member or anybody that would help you out by doing that? I know what you mean though, just because that snow can get heavy. And yeah, it does. It definitely, when I do too much of anything, it lays me in bed for a few days. It's like with all this packing, I'm pushing myself to the limit. I don't have a choice though. Like we have to leave Saturday, so I am literally pushing myself and pushing through the pain. But I know as soon as we get moved, I'm so OCD, I won't let the boxes sit. So I'll unpack everything. And once that's done, I'm going to collapse. Like I am literally going to lay in my bed and I'm not going to move for probably a week or two. Because I know I'm going to send myself into a really bad flare up that I am in no way, shape, or form looking forward to. But unfortunately, I didn't have a choice in the matter. Because if I would have known, a few months in advance that this was going to happen, I would have started packing then. Did a room, stopped, gave myself a couple-week break, packed another room. No, I've literally done all this in a few weeks and I'm gonna pay for it. I know I am. Let's see, catch up on chat. It also seemed, okay, I read that. I'm worried about not being able to work. I'm in my first flare up right now, have been for almost 2 weeks. Well, I hope you're nearing the end of it, but I know some of them they can last a while. Maybe try, I'm trying to think. My friend told me about this stuff that Walmart carries. It's like a pain relieving Epsom salt, and she said it is amazing. Like I'm actually gonna look into it myself. But you put it in your bath, and it is like she said it relaxed her body so much She about passed out in the bathtub, fell asleep. She said it helped her body relax so much and took away so much of the aches and pains. I'm actually going to try and get me some for after the move. I really hope you get to feeling better. I know it's no fun. I'm glad I have 3 teenage boys, so they do all the shoveling for us and some neighbors. Oh, it sounds like you've raised your boys right. Boys are always good to their mama, though. They really are. My boys are so sweet to me. Hey, Katie. You're using lidocaine cream. See, lidocaine does nothing for me. I have patches. I'm about to chuck them, to be honest, because for one, they don't stick. They don't stay on for nothing. Like, I have to tape them on, and even then, they don't stay on. Try magnesium cream. It works with me, and I have the top rated pain disorder. Are you, Safira, didn't you say you have CRPS? No, I have 3 girls. One works. The other has a bad back too, so nope. I will do it, but not looking forward to the pain. Load up on Tylenol before I go out. Well, just be careful, Dixie. And even if you do like a little bit and then stop and give yourself a break and then go back and do a little bit more, do like a little path. And then, try not to push yourself to do it all at once. Maybe that would help. See, I got to talk to my doctor about that Thursday, Safira, because I was talking to my spinal doctor and we thought that the pain in my legs at first was from my lower back, but it doesn't go from my lower back like down my hips or my butt into my legs. It literally starts like at my knees or like right above my knees and down into my ankles and my feet. And he told me, he said, that's not your back. He said, that honestly sounds to me like CRPS. He said, why don't you talk to your doctor about that when you see her next? So I've got to talk to her about that, and I'm hoping not. But I'll tell you what, my legs for like the last, I'd say 8 months, they hurt so bad. Like when I lay down at night, it feels like my legs have been slammed in a car door or something. They hurt so bad. And sometimes when I'm standing up, my legs will just shake, like convulsively shake and not want, it's like they're going to give out on me. So I got to go talk to her because it's horrible. Like I'm sure there's nothing they can do, but the pain is just like I have pain everywhere because of my fibromyalgia, but the pain in my legs lately, oh my God, it's worse than anything else in my body. And the patches do absolutely nothing. Yeah, they do nothing. I agree. Love my boys, but they need to go back to school and they're driving me crazy. Girl, amen. Amen, Debbie. I love my kids to death, but I have a new respect for teachers because literally last year when COVID hit, it was the first year all my kids were in school all day. All of them. All of them. And then in March, it was like, psych, now they're all home. And with my health issues and my husband, we've kept them home this year and done homeschooling. I'm about to rip my hair out. They need to go back to school so mama can have a few hours during the day to diamond paint or even take a freaking nap. But they're driving me crazy. They got to go somewhere. They need to go to grandma's or go do something because I'm about to lose my mind. I need a break. Stress. Uh, um, third daughter just moved out of town. Oh, I'm sorry, Dixie. If we were closer, I'd make Jay come do it for you. Try magnesium cream, rub it into the worst spots. Where do you get that at? Stress is terrible for chronic pain. Yes, it is. I've learned that when I've learned that like a year after I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia because when I get stressed out or a bunch of drama happens, oh my gosh, my body, I know. I know that I should have ignored whatever it was that caused all the stress. What is CRPS? Complex regional pain syndrome. I have Norse pan patches. I'm not sure what mine are. I don't use them. They don't work. I told her to quit prescribing them. My doctor needs to find out what is causing the small fiber neuropathy. I'm hoping they do. I'm not sure what that is. Like, I'm assuming it's, yeah, I'm unsure. I am not a doctor, nor do I pretend to be. I pretty much dig in and read stuff about stuff I have to deal with on a daily with myself and what I can do to help it. And I've learned some stuff along the way. Like the reason I knew what complex regional pain syndrome is because in this pain rally group that I'm in, it's called Don't Punish Pain Patients or something like that. Um, they were talking about the comparison of fibromyalgia and CRPS. There was some article I was reading. I have no underlying medical issues. Well, I hope they don't find anything. I hope it's something simple and they get you to feeling better again. That's what I hope. Sometimes trauma can bring things out, though, in your body that you didn't know you had. Because I know, because didn't you just have surgery not too long ago, Diamond Queen? Because I know it was the year Peyton was born. I had like 4 or 5 surgeries, one right after another. And that's what sent my fibromyalgia into full-blown mess. And that is what actually brought to the doctor's attention and got me, and they diagnosed me with it at that point because they found out then because it basically brought it to the surface because of all the trauma of the surgeries. It didn't cause it. Like if you have it, you have it and it's in your body, but there's usually some sort of trauma that makes you flare up and make you aware of it. This from your pharmacy. It's usually within the topical anti-inflammatory. Okay, cool. Thank you. I do have a support group up and going if anyone wishes to join. Yeah, definitely. I join for sure. Small fiber neuropathy is normally related to diabetes. Huh. My husband just got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, so he's doing okay with it though. They've got him on metformin and he's got his numbers down back to where they need to be. Have they done blood work on you? Because if you're diabetic, they're gonna know by doing just a couple simple blood work tests. They're gonna know because they knew with him quick. And his was bad, really bad. I have a congenital defect in my spine called, I'm totally gonna butcher that word. But the worst thing, my youngest daughter has, oh, I'm sorry, Katie. Yeah, you can share the link for the group if you want to. I had breast implant surgery September 4th. Lost the tip of my left thumb again. Yeah, again, I don't know. Like I said, I had quite a few surgeries back to back, but again, everybody's different, so I don't know. Hopefully it's something simple. I would definitely, I know this is easier said than done, but try not to drive yourself crazy worrying because, stress makes everything worse. Trauma does bring out chronic pain. Pace all your tasks so that you don't flare up. Modify your exercises so you don't flare up. Nutrition, eat anti-inflammatory foods, less sugar and more water. Also sleep. So I'm doing everything wrong, basically. That's probably why I hurt so bad every day. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and put the link up. I am hoping it's a low vitamin. It could be. It could be something as simple as, low iron or low vitamin D, or you never know. You'd be amazed at how much that can really, really mess you up. Like me, I'm anemic and my teeth are like falling apart because of it. And it's crazy. My husband told me if we get this next stimulus check to take it and get my teeth, because I'll be honest, I'm getting my teeth pulled out and I'm gonna get dentures. Because with all my health issues, they just keep breaking and I get them fixed and they break and I get them fixed and they break and I'm tired of it. It messes with my self-esteem and I want them out. They hurt so bad. Shoot, I scared the heck out of Peyton the other night. I was upstairs eating Cheetos and I didn't chew it all the way and I started choking real bad. I'm trying to think. It's called Main Group for like the actual rally thing, and then they have separate sister groups that are for your own state. And I'm in the main one and the one for Kansas. So here, let me click on this group and join real quick. Or at least there, I'm gonna leave it pulled up. And let me go to groups and find, oh, come on, be nice. It is called Don't Punish Pain Rally NAT. So if you look for Don't Punish Pain Rally, the picture's like all red, black, and white. And this lady's amazing. I actually found her on TikTok and she is an advocate for pain patients. And she posts all these articles and she goes live with different doctors and talks about what the truth is behind all of this opiate crisis they keep talking about, because it's not as obvious as they make it seem. Like they literally threaten these doctors. It's not the doctor's fault. They are literally threatening these doctors, and it's crazy. I don't know. There's so much. Like I just went in there one day and I just read article after article, and I mean that's all we can do is educate ourselves. Yep, my vitamin D was so low, it was not able to be measured. It can make your pain so much worse. Yeah, it's a Facebook group. The one that Saphira's Mama Sharon is the chronic pain group that she started for diamond painters, diamond painters with chronic pain. The other one is the other one I'm talking about is here, I can actually share it. It is, let's see if I can get the link here. I'm on my Chromebook and I don't do a whole lot on here. Let's see. Bear with me. No. Okay, share. Why won't it just let me copy? I hate that it does this. Why does it do that? Like, I just want to share the link to the group. This should be it. Okay, copy. This is the main group. And then basically from there, if you want to join the one for your state, you just type, don't punish pain rally Kansas or don't punish pain rally whatever. And you should be able to find the sister group. Yeah, let me go in here and join Spears Mama's group. Oops. Oops. I was in the wrong section for that question. Sorry, I'm not trying to shake you guys around. I'm typing my answers in. And I'm shaking you anyway, sorry. Okay. Now that I made you guys sick, let me submit this. There we go. All right. With the first question, you don't have to give the diagnosis, just say yes. Oh, okay. Okay, Dixie, we'll be here. Probably get off here at 11 and get back to packing. Yay me. I need a pop. I'm about to message my husband and tell him to have one of the kids bring me a pop. There we go. Yeah, like I literally packed all my other diamond paintings. This is the only one I have out that I can work on. And it stinks. I have this one on the go. Let's see, what else do I want to go? Sunset Bliss by TSA. Have that one on the go. I was supposed to do a collab in January, but I moved it to March because I know that by the time I get unpacked, January is going to be half over. So I didn't see the point in starting it this late or that late, because who knows? Because I really can't justify sitting down and diamond painting until, my kids' room's unpacked. And because Peyton and Abel, they've never moved. Like Peyton, okay, she moved in here with us. She was a year old when we moved in here.
Abel was born here, so he's never moved. Soda. Yeah, I say pop. The main thing with the group is you can't discuss medications and invasive treatments because that is something to be discussed with the doctor. Okay, so like even if it's like hypothetically, or is this kind of just more of a support thing than more of because I know like like I said, I left all the pain groups I was in because it was all drama and I wasn't doing it. But I know that, they get on there and say, oh, hey, I'm going and having, an epidural injection, please pray for me, stuff like that. And then sometimes it turns into a discussion about, oh, what levels are you having done? And this and that. Thank you, Peyton.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. What are you doing? Nothing. You ready to move? What do you mean not really? I thought you were excited.
I'm excited about to move to the house.
Why?
I said I am.
Oh. What do you mean you're not ready?
Stay.
Here?
Like, at my same school.
Honey, you're not even going to school right now. And you do get to finish the year with that school. And then you get to go start a fresh new school and you get to meet new friends. You might meet your best lifelong friend at this school. You never know.
But I only have one lifelong friend.
You might find another friend that you love.
Not life.
You don't know. You
Yes.
never know. It's scary sometimes going to new places, but it can be a good thing.
What's this on the floor?
Your dad spilled ink.
It's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Can I show them?
It's pop here in Michigan too. Yep, I say pop. I get made fun of all the time. What, baby?
Can I show?
You want to show him your tiara? I gave her the tiara that I wore not when me and Jay got married, but when me and her biological dad got married. She wants to show you guys. Don't mind her afro crazy hair. I think her and her brother have been roughhousing, but
No, it's not.
gotta hold this still. There you go. So I let her have it, and that is a expensive tiara. I got that for $80 at David's Bridal. That thing was not cheap. Can you kind of tilt it down a little? And then you can see the sparkle. There you go. Yeah, it's super, super pretty and sparkly. I don't think it's really going to pick it up, but
it's okay.
But it's really, really pretty. So I let her keep it.
And I want to keep it up because I clean it every day.
I know it's sparkly.
Should I clean it with water, Mom? Bye. Should I clean it with water sometime?
No, don't clean it with water.
Okay, good, because I haven't done that
Yeah,
yet.
don't do that. It'll get gross.
I'm watching a movie on my tablet.
Illinois and soda. What? Okay, baby. Neighbor girl wanted to know if she could help me with scooping, and I told her she could help tomorrow. She said, okay. Aw, really, Dixie? That's awesome. See? Good things always happen at the right time. That's so sweet. That makes me happy. I'm glad somebody's going to help you. It's kind of funny how things work out like that, isn't it? I'm telling you, God works in mysterious ways sometimes. He sends little angels our way when we least expect it. in all kinds of forms. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a person. Stuff's crazy. That makes me happy though. She loves that thing. It's heavy though, guys. Like, I'm not kidding. I paid $80 for that thing. But I'll be honest, I mean, what do I want it for? It was from my last marriage, and it was her dad that I married, so I figured she'd like to have it because it was kind of weird. What brought it up? Oh, I know what it was. She had a little plastic birthday tiara that when we were going through her room and cleaning stuff up, she was like, I have to keep that, Mom. And I was like, why? I said, baby, it's got a piece broke off of it. And she was like, because it's my only tiara. I was like, actually, I said, I have a present for you. And I gave it to her, and she was like freaking out. She was like, oh my gosh, Mom, really? So she was pretty happy about that. It made her very happy. And my kids made me feel good because when we were packing up their rooms, I told them, because they've both got like a ton of posters in their room and they're going to be sharing a room. So I told them, I said, all right, you got to pick a couple of your favorite posters that you want to keep. I said, because there's not going to be enough room for you to hang all of them. I said, because you guys basically are going to get to split the room. I said, and half the wall space will be for Abel's stuff and half the wall space will be for Peyton's stuff. And both of them, guys, both of them said, well, with the two posters, do I still get to hang up my diamond painting? And I was like, oh, it made me feel so good. Even Abel said it. But yeah, because I did a Paw Patrol, and these are big diamond paintings. They're like 60 by 70, I think. And I framed them. And yeah, both of them were asking because Abel's is Paw Patrol and Peyton's is a unicorn. And so I brought them downstairs and I'm going to put them in my car to move them and make sure they get hung up in their room. But that warmed my heart that was one of the first thoughts, is that they wanted to make sure their diamond paintings were going to get hung back up in their room. It made me feel good. Yep, she's a real life princess. She's my princess. It's kind of funny you say that because I've always called her Princess Peyton when she was a little girl. That's what I always called her. I was like, come here, Princess Peyton. Because she's still got curly hair now. Like if it's wet and kind of scrunch it up, it's curly. But man, when she was little, her hair was like super curly. Like we're talking bouncy, bouncy, bouncy curls. It was crazy. She used to dude, we went to a doctor's office one time when she was a baby, and they were like, oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. And she was like, can I have a sticker? And they were like, honey, yeah, you can have a sticker. And she was like, ooh, I like that one and that one. And they said, honey, you can pick as many as you like. This girl walked out with like 10 stickers. Like, come on. I told him, I said, Peyton, you need to pick one or two and save some for the other kids. They're like, no, she can have them. And I'm like, come on, guys, you're creating a monster. And then we went to another doctor, and she was smelling the little flower plant that was on this doctor's desk. And the doctor gave her the plant. The freaking plant, man. Like, this little girl, when she was little, those curls with her blue eyes, dude, it was like people gave her whatever she wanted. I was like, this is ridiculous. And they created a monster. Like she knew it. She knew she was cute. And she knew she could get whatever she wanted from people. And I'm like, all right, Peyton. Like, she was always very polite. She always said thank you and everything. But I'm like, okay, guys, And people do it with Abel too. Not quite as bad as with Peyton, but they do it with Abel too. They're like, "Oh, he's so cute," and I'm like, "Y'all, yeah, he's cute, but he's a monster, like a major monster, and he's mean. I love that little boy, but he can be mean, like super mean." I did update you guys on Abel, right? Because I know, dude, I haven't went live in so long or made any videos. I think the last time I talked to you guys, we had to go back to the doctor the beginning of December and get a second round of blood work done. If I haven't updated you, we went and we got the second round of blood work done. And I have to say, this oncologist, he was amazing. Like, I have never in my life met a doctor that I loved more. He took the time to make him feel comfortable, played with him. Like, I absolutely loved this doctor. Loved him. But Abel has got the all clear. The doctor is 100% sure it's not cancer. His blood work did not change. It still looked amazing. The knot that's on the side of his neck, it is a lymph node. He said it could be there for the rest of his life, or, it could slowly start to go away. He said, we can't exactly pinpoint why it got, as large as it did or what from, but he said it's not cancer. It could have come from him having an ear infection, a cold, anything. But, they wanted to be sure, because they couldn't see through the walls of it during the ultrasound and everything. And he said, even without doing a biopsy, the fact that none of his blood work shows any signs for concern, because he said if it was cancer, the numbers would have changed in that month time. So he is 100% sure it's not cancer. He said, but if at any point I feel uncomfortable and it gets bigger or I get worried or whatever, he said, pick up the phone, call me, I'll get him in and I'll look at him. So he was an amazing doctor. But yeah, we got that news right before Christmas and I was so happy. Like, that was a huge stressor off of our family because, I mean, that's my baby, No mother wants to even hear those words. Nobody wants to hear those words about anybody but they love, but especially a mother, a child. Like, yeah, I'm just glad that we got through all that with good news because it very easily could have went the other way. There are people in this world every day that suffer with cancer and I hate it, but I'll tell you what, if I could take it from all these children suffering and have it myself, I'd do it in a heartbeat because no child should ever have to go through that. Like, just watching my son throw a fit over getting blood work. Like, it took me and 4 nurses to hold him down to get this blood work done because only one of us could go in because of COVID. Well, I mean, Jay could have gone in, but we had Peyton with us. So he stayed in the car with Peyton. And I went in. Well, if I was thinking straight, I should have sent Jay in and I should have kept my butt in the car because, dude, my arms hurt for 3 days after holding him. He kicked the crud out of the nurses. It broke my heart because they're like, we got to take some blood from your arm, buddy. And he's like, my arm's fine. There isn't, or they said, we're trying to find a vein. He goes, I don't have no vein. And he was so mad. And it broke my heart. It's like we're holding him down and making him do this. And I just can't imagine the little children that have to go through test after test, treatment after treatment. Like, it breaks my heart. And, yes, I'm happy that Abel's okay and we don't have to do that again. But my heart and prayers still go out to every single child and adult that does have to go through it. Because I don't wish it for nobody. My mom was in tears today because there is nothing she can do to help me with the pain. I hate seeing her upset because of my pain. Yeah, but that's what us mamas do, Diamond Queen. We worry about our babies, and when we can't do something to take away their pain, we cry because we feel helpless. That's any mama. Hey, autistic perspective. But yeah, any mama's gonna cry when she can't help her baby. It's all we can do. We can't help. We can't make it better. We can't take it away, and so we cry. Believe me, being a mother is an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes they drive you crazy to the point that you're like, go to school, go to grandma's, go anywhere. Just get away from me for 5 minutes. And then other times you're just overwhelmed with love and happiness, or they break your heart, or it's just, it's crazy that one little being can have that much control over your emotions. Because I remember before I had my oldest daughter, you really don't know until you have your first baby and they place that baby in your arms. Everything changes. Like, it's just never in my life have I felt love like that. And I was young. I was 18. But I'll tell you what, I grew up quick. And it wasn't for me. It was for her. Because I was not going to let her suffer because I was a young mother. I did the best I could. Did I make mistakes? Probably. I'm human. I was young. But I did the best I could. We hurt more than they do. If you're hurting, your mama's hurting more than you. I guarantee it. Seeing your child hurt and not being able to do anything about it, that is the worst feeling in the world for a parent, mother or father. It just breaks your heart. It really does. But, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I know you feel bad because you don't want your mom upset, but that just means your mom loves you. Unfortunately, do I think my mom used to be that way at some point? Probably. But she hasn't been for a very long time. If I were to call her and, tell her, cry, be on the phone crying about, having a bad pain day or something, my mom's response was, oh, well, my pain was this, this, and this, and this, and this yesterday. Or, oh, that's nothing. My mom is, I hate to say it, but a very selfish person. And it stinks. But it is what it is. I have plenty of people in my life that love me, so I'm not suffering at all. I have my husband, I have my kids, and I have amazing friends that are like family to me. And you guys are all a part of that. When Christopher was a baby, he had so many tests done to find out the cause of his delays. One time, he was getting blood work done, and he managed to get his arm free from my hold and rip out the needle. That was my biggest fear because they had me hold his arm, and I had him on my lap, and I had one arm like pressed on his other arm and around his body, and then my other arm was holding his arm. They were drawing blood in, and I'm just like, dude, I'm not this strong because that little boy's strong. I'm sorry. I did not realize how strong my son was till that day. But that was my biggest fear. It's like, oh my God, what if he gets his arm loose? Like, I'm never going to forgive myself. It was so hard. Never again. I'll tell him straight up. Either you deal with me and my husband coming in here. Because the first time they did his blood work, it wasn't that hard. and there was only me and Jay and the nurse that was drawing the blood. But the way we did it is they laid him down on the exam table, and Jay kind of kneeled down at the foot of the bed and kind of laid his belly on his legs and kind of leaned over him and held the arm they were drawing blood with. And I was on the side of the bed, kneeling down and kind of hugging the upper part of his body. And that worked so much better. But the way they did it the second time is we were actually like in those lab chairs that they do, normally take your blood work in if you're an adult. And that did not work well for a child. But I can imagine how you felt autistic, because that was my biggest fear. I was like, oh my God, what if I let his arm go? And their little wrist and stuff are so little, it's not like it's hard to do. She wouldn't one up you. So, yeah, all the time, Beth. Oh, I'm okay. I'm over it. Me and my mom been doing this for decades, but I finally, I ended it. Like, it's like I told my brother when we talked the other day, it's not that I hate my mom, because I don't. I love her. She's my mom. But I'm finally at that point in my life to where I'm just over it. I don't want to argue and fight anymore. And I would rather my mom pass away tomorrow and know that I didn't get in some verbal blowout fight with her the night before, and then her pass away. At least if she were to pass away tomorrow, yeah, we're not talking, but at least there was nothing negative, because we can't be around each other without something happening. And some of it is the fact that she doesn't respect me as an adult. She doesn't respect me as a parent. She don't respect my home. And I figured out something tonight. It hit me when I was packing. I went to take down the curtains in my son's room, and I couldn't pull them away from the wall. And I'm like, what the heck? There were screws in the sides of the curtains into the wall. Who does that? My mother. When I'm packing the kids' books, there's like names, dates, and all kinds of stuff written all over these books, to the point that if I wanted to resell these children's books, I couldn't even do it if I wanted to, because there's Sharpie all over them from her writing people's names all over them, or crossing them out and writing the next kid's name on them. And she does things like, honestly, to be blunt, like a meth head does. And meth heads, people that do speed, is a trigger for my PTSD, because my abuser was high when he would beat me. And I think that's another reason I can't be around my mom. I figured that out tonight. It just hit me out of nowhere, because whenever she comes around, my anxiety goes through the roof, like immediately, like nothing has to even happen. And I think I finally figured it out. I think she's a trigger for my PTSD because of her compulsive ways. Because she won't just clean a room. She's got to rearrange it. Or, put screws in the sides of curtains, or write stuff all over everything, or put 20 nails where there should be 2. Like, it triggers me really bad. It's just crazy. Diamond Queen, would you mind having some suggestions to maybe help? You love her, but you don't like her much. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, autistic. I'm just tired. Me and her had been arguing. Oh my God, we can't even be around each other for 5 minutes. Literally. without it turning into a fight. It's just, I'm over it. Completely over it. I mean, I did the right thing. She sent Christmas cards for the kids, and I had the kids go upstairs with my oldest daughter and had my daughter call and have the kids tell her thank you. But I have to be very careful and I have to listen in because my mom doesn't know how to be appropriate. She talks to my kids that are way too young to be dealing with adult issues about adult issues. Like, oh, I don't understand what your mom's problem is. Okay, well that's not appropriate. Like that's an adult problem. And eventually they will be adults and they will have enough adult problems to deal with. They need to enjoy being a kid, not their anxiety getting messed up because adult wants to talk to a 9-year-old or a 5-year-old about an adult problem. Because my kids, they have extremely big hearts and they don't like seeing anybody upset or hurt. So if somebody comes to them with something like that, they're going to worry and they're going to overly worry. And they get that from me. I tell my kids that I might not always like what they are doing, but I will always love them. Yep. I told my kids that too. I tell them, I said, I might be mad at something you did, but you could never do nothing to make me not love you. They said, you'll love me forever, Mama. I said, of course I will. Yeah, I joined it too. After I get done packing tonight, I'll get on there and look around. Because that's what I usually do after I get done packing. I'll lay in bed and you guys know how it is. Fall down the internet rabbit hole. I don't even want to pack anymore. I wish I could be, what is it, Matilda, and just kind of turn on some music or whatever, and all of a sudden everything's in boxes where it needs to be. I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not looking forward to unpacking either. It's like I told Jay, I said, I'm really trying to get this done. And to the point that Friday, I don't have to do anything. I want one day to just sit and do nothing before the day we move, because then I just got to turn around and unpack. So I'm trying to trying to get it all done quick. And it's just, I can only go so quick. But what's been the most time consuming upstairs is getting the kids' clothes packed. Because I had to go through their clothes. No joke, guys. I about had a heart attack. Peyton, dude, she went through like a major growth spurt. Like, we got to figure out something quick when we get moved because Peyton outgrew all her clothes, guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I wish I was. We went to pack up her clothes, and I noticed that when she was coming out with her clothes on, they were all like extremely too small. Okay, like shirts not even covering her belly, jeans, like every time she bent over, her booty was hanging out. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Like, I just went through your closet. And we went up there and we tried everything on, like everything. We were up there for like 4 hours. And no joke, she had 5 shirts left in her closet and like 2 pairs of jeans. That's it. That is all she's got left as far as clothes. And a few pairs of PJs. So, needless to say, hopefully Jay gets a tattoo soon. Because I gotta take her clothes shopping. Like, I cannot even believe that she had that much of a growth spurt. And she didn't just jump one size in jeans, guys. She jumped like 2. She was in a 10-12. She's in a 16 now. Like, how does that happen? And this was back in September. She was just going into a 10-12 because I moved. I remember I went up there right before her birthday and I switched all her clothes over to 10-12s. And then I went and bought her a new birthday outfit to wear the day of her birthday party. And the jeans were 10-12 because we just found them the other day and I had her put them on. They did not fit. And she's only wore them like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, this is freaking crazy. It will be mostly non-invasive stuff. I haven't done a lot just yet. I was sick before Christmas. We had Christmas, so not much is up. That's understandable. It takes a little while to get a group going too. But I'm in it now, so I'll get alerts and stuff. It's crazy how fast they can grow sometimes, Dixie. Both my little girls went through what I call the make sure she's not down here. I don't like them hearing me. I don't want them to take it wrong. But like Peyton's older sister, about the same age, went through the little chunky phase. And that's kind of where Peyton's getting right now. She's eating like crazy and going through the chunky phase. So she's gotten a little bit of weight, but Justice even did it. And I know it's not because she's not active. I know it's just her age. It's probably puberty type stuff because when Justice went through this phase, she was extremely active. Like she was in dance and still went through it. So I'm convinced it's just a phase my children go through, which is fine with me. I'm not one of those moms that is like, oh, you're gaining weight, you need to go on a diet. Like I mean, to each their own. I will never tell any mother how to raise their child or judge them for the way they choose to raise their child. But I think it's wrong to put a child on a diet. Like, yes, if you're diabetic, you need to be on a special diet. I get that. Or if you get so morbidly obese that, it's affecting your health, I understand. But if a child gets a little chunky and, it's not your ideal, blah, 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 or whatever, dude, don't be putting your kid on a freaking diet or giving them self-esteem issues by telling them every 5 seconds they shouldn't be eating that because they're getting fat. Like, that's not okay. I don't know how many TV shows and stuff I see these moms going, you're past your weight, blah, blah, blah. You need to get back between your goal weight. I'm just like, man, they're going to have their whole lives to worry about their body image. Can you just let them be who they are and love them for who they are and not, like, they will have, seriously, like, they will spend the rest of their life worried about crap like that. Leave them alone. If it ain't affecting their health, let them go through it. Let them be happy. Let them be a kid. Don't put that stuff in their head before it needs to be there. It just irritates me. I had big growth spurts when I was younger. I am now 6 foot tall. Wow, you are tall. I'm short. I'm like 5'4". Bunch of reading to do for my workshop tomorrow morning. I should go do that. Okay, have a good night, Autistic. Thank you for coming in. I'm actually going to get off here in the next few minutes. I got to go get back to packing. I've enjoyed sitting here talking to everybody, and I've enjoyed diamond painting. 'Cause God knows I haven't done this in a few weeks, and I've missed it. Like literally, I had to take the little, the lint roller, the cat hair roller, I call it, and this part of my canvas down here at the bottom that's rolled up that hasn't been started. I literally had to roll it with a cat hair sticky roller because it collected dust because it's been sitting here. Like I literally have not picked even my tray. My diamond painting tray had dust in it because it's been sitting. Because I don't have time to diamond paint right now. But I knew I've been going nonstop and I needed to take a break. And I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys and say hi to everybody before we start the move because I know it's probably going to be a couple weeks before I can go live again because I got to unpack. But unpacking shouldn't take even near as long as packing because most of the stuff's going into storage and it's basically just mine and the kids' room that I got to unpack. So it shouldn't be too bad. Well, and the kids' toys, but that ain't really nothing. Not with the way I packed them. So I just kind of wanted to get on here and touch base with everybody before I moved and tell y'all that I missed you guys and haven't forgot about you. And I will be back, I promise. It's just been hectic. It's like I was off forever because I was sick from COVID. And then right after COVID, I just start packing. It's like I cannot catch a break. I'm telling you. It's literally been one thing after another. I'm so ready to kiss this year goodbye. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. This year sucked horribly. I'm ready for it to go bye-bye. And 2021 better be better. I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind if it's not. I can't do another 2020. Like, I just can't. No way. I'm 4'9", LOL. Technically, my mom's 4'10" and a half. So she's pretty short, too. I'm 5'3" and a half. Honestly, Beth, that's probably what I am. I just round up. Because I know when they measured me last time, they said I'd lost some height. So I'm probably right around there too. I just round up and give myself that little bitty extra. What are you doing, Abel? Okay. We missed you too. Good luck with the move and don't overdo it. It was good to talk to you again, love. Poor. Well, we're the short crew. Thank you, Dixie. Yeah, I'm trying not to overdo it, but unfortunately, I kind of have to push myself because the house ain't gonna pack itself as much as I wish it would. But once I get unpacked, I will be back and hopefully back to normal. Can record some videos. I feel like I've been neglecting my channel and you guys, and I don't like that because I consider you guys family and we all put a lot of work into our channels and I don't want to go backwards, but life happens and you gotta take care of life as it throws its crap at you, I guess, because there wasn't getting around this. They sold the house, so there was nothing I could do. But I'm gonna get off here and finish my cheesecake and go finish packing. 2 more rooms to do. Oh my God, yes, I'm so scared because one of the stores that my other half works for had 8 people go out with COVID. Instead of shutting down and deep cleaning the store, they're just moving employees. Yep, I know. They're not smart with this at all. It seems like the longer it's around, the less people are taking it serious, and it's not smart. But I will keep everybody in my prayers. Stay safe and have a happy new year. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you all. Bye, everybody.